The two companies were moving parallel with the railway line. It was the darkest depth of the night. They were silent. They were all ready with adrenaline to jump on their prey. Eventually, one of the men stepped on the tripwire. Boom! Went up the flashing, illuminating lights. "Kaun hai udhar?" "Tera baap!" And started one of the biggest firefights that would rage for the entire night. Today, on Gangasagar Day, I wish all the veterans of the 14th Guards Battalion a happy anniversary. Gangasagar was an important area for the Indian Armed Forces to capture. The Mukti Bahini had fought gallantly to hold off Gangasagar in the month of April against the Pakistani forces. Unfortunately, they failed, and the Pakistanis got hold of that area, which remained in their hands for the next 8 months. Though it was close to the border, Gangasagar served as a major rail link towards Dhaka. The Indian Army 73 Mountain Brigade under the command of Brigadier Tuli had decided to go towards Gangasagar, liberate the areas of Karnal Bazar, and secure a clear route towards Akhaura. Hence, the 19 Rajputana Rifles was tasked to clear the route towards Akhaura. The 19 Punjab was tasked to clear the enemy at the Karnal Bazar area, while the 14 Guards was tasked to liberate the area of Gangasagar. The Mukti Bahini from the 4th East Bengal Regiment had also served in that area. Hence, the Mukti Bahini knew that area very well. They had enough intel, and from that, it was clear that the elements of the Pakistani 12th Frontier Force from the 27th Infantry Brigade was serving in that area. The 12th Frontier Force had reinforced Gangasagar railway station. It was the main hub of the enemy. The Gangasagar railway station was an area filled with bunkers. These bunkers were made from railway bogies and sleepers. These bunkers were so strong that they could also withstand aerial bombardment. Also, the Pakistanis had established MMG nests on several buildings around that railway station area. It was clear that it was going to be a tough nut to crack. Hence, A Company under Major Ashok Kumar, a legend himself, was tasked to go with B Company under Major Kohli, and under the command of Major Kohli served the legend himself, Lance Naik Albert Ekka. Lance Naik Albert Ekka was serving as a guide for B Company, while Lance Naik Gulab Singh was serving as another guide for A Company. Now, the task was to attack Gangasagar railway station in the hell of the night. A and B companies had artillery support disposed to them, but artillery fire was not used to maintain the element of surprise. Parallel to the railway track, these two companies started moving from 2 a.m. on the 3rd of December 1971. The men were moving on a single file, being parallel on both sides of the railway lines. They were walking. It was very, very late. It was very silent. And at the same time, the Bangladeshi terrain was unforgiving. Knee-deep mud was there in many marshy areas, and the men could easily get about drowned up to their knees in mud. Hence, the men had to avoid those marshes. Also, the area was pretty dangerous because anti-personnel and anti-tank mines were laid all around that area. The men had intel about where these mines were located, and they had to avoid them. Hence, the only way to approach that railway station area was by marching parallel to the railway line. Unfortunately, during the march, one of the soldiers had stepped on a tripwire. It sent flares firing up into the night, which alerted the enemy. The enemy went in a frenzy. At that time, Lance Naik Albert Ekka was very, very close to the first Pakistani bunker. The guard inside, watching the flares go up, started screaming, "Kaun hai wahan?" Lance Naik Albert Ekka knew that the time to be silent was up. He prowled like a tiger and screamed, "Tera baap!" And he jumped into the bunker and cleared it out. That bunker had a medium machine gun with an RCL gun, and he cleared it out all by himself, even though he was shot in the arm. Now the Pakistanis around started firing illumination rounds, which turned the entire night to day. Pakistani machine gun fire opened up from all directions, and amidst all that tsunami of lead, the guardsmen screamed up, "Garuta ho bol pyare!" and they charged towards them. And in a frenzy and in the firefights, they started engaging the Pakistanis in their bunkers, started clearing out the trenches. Extensive hand-to-hand fighting went on. The Pakistanis tried pinning down the advancing guardsmen, but it was not working at times. The guardsmen broke through the defenses and started killing them one by one. Major Ashok Kumar, leading A Company, himself lobbed grenades and Molotov cocktails inside the bunkers, destroying them completely. Meanwhile, B Company was clearing out the bunkers one by one, but they were pinned down from a Pakistani machine gun fire pretty close from a building near the railway station. This building had a MMG nest set up at a height, and they covered They covered the advancing ground of B Company. Major Kohli himself was leading B Company at that time, and he was with Lance Naik Albert Ekka. At that time, Lance Naik Albert Ekka got shot in the neck. Yet he volunteered up to clear this MMG nest. He started climbing up the building, pulled out the MMG, and started bayoneting those Pakistani soldiers. Unfortunately, in the process, he was shot many times. Yet he climbed down and had collapsed in the arms of one of his comrades. He died there. It was a blow to the 14 guards. Yet the two companies kept up with their advance. Captain K. Mahadevan, who was with these two companies, eventually brought artillery fire on the Pakistanis. Naik Ram, he spotted a Pakistani RCL team and he jumped on the two guys and killed them. Eventually the Pakistanis had fled from the area, leaving 25 dead while 6 were captured. But the 14 guards had their own set of casualties. About 11 men, including Lance Naik Albert Ekka, was killed in action. 1 officer, 3 JCOs, and 55 soldiers were wounded from the 14 guards in this action. And by daytime, the entire area was in the hands of the Indian Armed Forces. But it was for this exceptional gallantry that the 14 guards was finally given the Battle Honor Gangasagar and was renamed as the Param Vir Chakra Paltan for the exceptional gallantry of Lance Naik Albert Ekka. Captain K. Mahadevan and Naik Ram was awarded the Sena Medal. Major Ashok Kumar himself had cleared out several Pakistani bunkers, and for his feat of gallantry, he was awarded the Vir Chakra. Major Kohli, he was awarded the Sena Medal as well. Hence, on today's Gangasagar Day, I respect and salute all the members of the 14 Guards who had served in this battle. And for more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. Thank you.